All right. Hello and welcome back, everybody, to All Elite again. This is episode 6 of the series. I am Hijo del Amigo. I'm Hijo del Amigo on Twitch and Hijo del Amigo on YouTube. And yeah, let's see. In the last episode, we ran our very first episode of Dynamite. And you see there, the main event was Kenny and Cody picking up a big win over the world champion Jon Moxley and Pac. All right. And then, yeah, we've got Adam Page going over Will Hobbs, just trying to get him some momentum going for him. We had the Young Bucks beat the Hybrid 2. They cut a promo and were interrupted by Walter and his guys. We had a big 5-on-5 tag match with the Best Friends and the Lucha Brothers taking on Joey Janela, Chris Brooks, and Gringo Loco, and the Bandito and Flamita. Man, I can't read right now. All right, yeah, but we had that match just to get the faces some momentum, and then we had Proud and Powerful come out and, you know, basically introduce themselves to the Lucha Brothers and the Best Friends and say like, hey, you know, we're in AEW, you know, yada yada. We had the debut of Suzuki-Gun, where they just squashed Private Party and cut a promo basically saying like, hey, you know, we're Suzuki-Gun, everybody knows who we are. There's a typo here. Yeah, and you know, they're here now. New Japan, you know, they let me know Suzuki walk and Zack Sabre Jr.'s contract was coming up, so I was like, hey, I'll take him. And yeah, for the opener of the show was Davina Rose defending her Women's World Championship against Kagetsu in a decent match. I wish it was a little better, but that's fine. So yeah, that's what we did last time. And we are currently building to full gear in 37 days. So yeah, we've got 5 Dynamites until then, between now and then. And yeah, let's get going. Yeah, you see at towards the end of the last episode, we signed Bianca Belair. Yeah, so let me go here. All right, so yeah, last time I was trying to plan out for full gear. I was thinking of having Davina Rose either defend against Amazing Kong in a rematch at this pay-per-view, or maybe against Tenille Dashwood. But yeah, Bianca Belair, her contract came up. She's more popular than both of those two, so we're gonna bring her in as a heel. This will probably be her debut, or maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. But we're gonna bring her in as a heel, and she's gonna take on Davina. That's gonna be. I hope that's a good match. We're gonna do the finals of the tag team tournament, which is gonna be the Lucha Brothers taking on Proud and Powerful. Hello. I am running the schedule where we've only have Dynamite going right now. I don't know when AEW Dark started, so I haven't got that going yet. I need to look that up. And yeah, the pay-per-views were just already there, so I'm just going with what's already there. So yeah. What was I? Oh yeah, and we're gonna do Mox versus Cody for the world title. I keep going back and. Excuse me. I've been going back and forth between having it as a one-on-one rematch for the world title, or making it a fatal 4-way and adding Kenny Omega and Walter. Yeah, and I'm still kind of undecided on that, so we're kind of just gonna build towards all possibilities, if you know what I'm saying. What else? Also, since the last stream, I've been thinking about the tag team tournament we're doing. And yeah, I decided I want to do Jimmy Jacobs and Brody King versus SCU next. These top 2 matches have already happened. I'm thinking of doing Jimmy Jacobs versus SCU, and I think I want that to be a feud, actually. I think that sounds good to me. You know, I like Jimmy Jacobs, I like Brody King, SCU, they're popular and over. So yeah, I think that could be a good feud. And yeah, I was thinking of putting Eddie Kingston and Punishment Martinez in the tournament. I decided that now that we have Suzuki-Gun, I'd rather throw them in there. So yeah, Best Friends versus Suzuki-Gun is going to round out the first round of matches. And yeah, we're probably going to put Best Friends over. because I definitely want Jimmy Jacobs and Brody King to at least make it to the second round. So they're definitely gonna go over SCU, which means I just want best friends to go over. Whatever, man. But yeah, all right. So we got Dynamite coming up in 6 days. Is there anything going on here? Oh, Tegan Knox, we looked at her already. I don't think she's that good. Simula La Vaquerita. Oh, she's 41 years old. Never mind. Extension for Dragon Dia. Oh, okay. They've already signed them. Damn, we're too late. All right. Yeah, let's just keep things going. Yeah, you know, I was thinking about setting up Dark because we have so many guys on the roster that are that are just not popular at all, and I want to like. There's a lot of them that I want to get over, so I feel like having Dark would really help with that. It would give me, you know, time to get guys on the show that I need to. Like I've been trying to book Shingo in a match and it keeps not working out. Yeah, all right. You know, we could pre-book stuff for Dynamite, but let me look at something actually. Face, heel, face. Yeah, because I'm thinking I definitely want to. I just debuted Suzuki-Gun and I want them in the tournament. So we need to keep the momentum going. So they probably need to pick up another win before their actual tournament match. So I'm not sure who. I think last time I had put them over Private Party. What other face team do we have? Damn, we need like we need some jobbers. Oh, let's see. How's Daniel Garcia looking? All right, maybe not Daniel Garcia. How's Top Flight looking? Ooh. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Oh yeah, yeah. We probably should just get Dark on like YouTube. Right now we've got this crazy broadcasting deal with I think it's Prime Video. We're basically cheating. We have like huge coverage in like basically every region of the world. It's insane, but it was either that or yeah, I don't know. We had weird options. Let's just say that. I wanted to do TNT, but they only had coverage in America, and all the places that we could do that had coverage in Canada also had coverage in America. Who's Dragon Gate rejecting? No. What's going on 205 Live? Drew McIntyre defeated Big E on 205 Live. What? Shinsuke Nakamura and the Revival beat what? No, they lost to Andrade, Kendrick, and Gallagher. What the hell is happening? Drew McIntyre on 205 Live is hilarious. I don't know. Maybe I'll wait till after Full Gear to get AEW Dark going. just because I'm not even 100% sure what I'm trying to book for Dynamite right now. So maybe I don't want to give myself more to book just yet. But yeah, you know, I do know we're trying to get over our key people first, you know, the core, our core guys, our core group of guys. We're trying to get them over. So it's like, you know, the Elite, Moxley, Pac, Shingo. Shingo, surprisingly, is not over at all in the US, which kind of sucks. Oh yeah, we're trying to get over Jimmy Jacobs just because I just like him. Oh, I need to take a look at our booking team. Although maybe, because see, here's the thing: the booking team right now is just the Bucks and Kenny and Tony Khan. And I keep meaning to like see if I can add anyone or replace anyone. But I remember the last show I did, they got a lot of points. So it might, I don't know, maybe it might be good just to leave it as is, but we'll take a look. Silueta? Let's see, how is she good? Oh, these aren't bad stats. No mic seals, but charisma. Oh, and star quality and sex appeal. Sex appeal doesn't really, I don't think it matters in our product. Not that popular though, but pretty good. Let's go for it. Not active in the US, okay. Uh, 6'5", left 2 years. Here, let's do 3 years. Not covered. Give her, I don't know, how much are they giving her? 20, or we'll do 30. Ooh, and they're giving her a 20% bonus, man. Oh, one of two. Hold up, no. All right, what if we go up to 8,000? All right, Lady Shawnee, Lady Shawnee's crew is getting more people. Let's go. She's somewhere we're gonna have to start pushing soon. Yeah, we're gonna have to start pushing her soon. Because Bailey, Davina Rose needs challengers. You know what? Actually, let's just go ahead. I know I just said like 2 minutes ago that I should just wait till after Full Gear to start Dark, but you know what? Why not now? Why not immediately change our mind? Let's see. Tournament, no. All right, so we need to get a deal for Dark. Let's see. I mean, we could just go with the Prime deal again. I mean, it's there, right? We're just cheating. Oh. You know what? Dark is a small show. Let's chill out. Let's see. What about YouTube? Tiny. No, but to get a lot of coverage. What about Twitch? Ooh, Twitch. Twitch isn't bad. Yeah, let's have AEW Dark be on Twitch. Oh wait, they're huh? Maximum companies reached. Oh damn you! All right, never mind. Yeah, AEW Dark on True TV. Um, Prime Video, baby. It's looking at us. They're like, hey, come on, you've already got 2 shows of us. I mean, you've already got 1 show on our pay-per-views of us. Come on. Paramount Network. Well, let's not overthink this. Let's just do YouTube. I don't want to add more. You know what? You know what? Yeah. All right. I've heard what I've needed to hear. Oh. Oh, minimum 3 months, eh? Okay. Okay, I see you, Prime. I see you. All right. BR. I mean, we were on Hulu before here. Oh, that applies to everything. All right, so we can't even start Dark right now. What about Tubi? Let's try, but I don't think it's gonna let us because we just started Dynamite, so 3 whole months, huh? All right, so yeah, I guess in January or something. All right, well, yeah, it's good to have this new information. Oh, no. Oh, that was scary. Who we loaning out Kenny Omega to? Oh, New Japan. Okay. Wait a minute. What show? We've got Dynamite tomorrow. Kenny, where you going? Who guys? Do we want this guy? Not really. Okay, rival bid. The Dudley Boys. I mean, damn. I like your thinking. I like that. Yeah, bring in the Dudleys and just have them get squashed by Suzuki-Gun. It's not a bad idea. 1 of 2. Okay. What if we give you a bigger cut of merch? 1 of 2. All right. All right. What if we cover your travel costs? Hey. All right. Cool. Oh, let's... right here. Show me people who I can actually bring in. Man, yeah. Show me the bros. AJ Styles we bring into job? No. Whoa, he's on like a 240-day handshake deal. Crazy. Mm. Mm. I mean, it might, it might be the Dudleys. Yeah, what are they doing? Oh, ROH. Oh, we can bring them in. They're in ROH. We can bring. Oh, we can bring them in. I think Zack Sabre Jr. is like about, like, slightly less popular. I think we can just bring him in the trouble to Suzuki-Gun. Hold on. Wait, what about Devon? I don't know what other name he would go by. Let me see. I can't just click on him. Oh, wait, there we go. Oh, he's in WWE. I didn't even know that was the pass the torch clause was a thing you could do. I'm gonna have to check that out the next time I sign somebody. Who else is in Ring of Honor? Let's see, Bully Ray. All right, yeah. Show me faces. Right. Who the hell is this guy? This is one of the boys. Oh, yeah, the boys, right? Not Matt Taven. I like Matt Taven. I'll defend Matt Taven. I like Matt Taven. He's not a jobber. Matt Taven's a star, damn it. He's a former ROH world champion, Matt Taven. Just defending Matt Taven for no reason. Yuya Uemura, how good are you? I mean, we can. Oh, right. I can't borrow them from here. We can do. All right, cool. So yeah, Bully Ray's putting over Minoru Suzuki, whether he wants to or not. As a viewer request, because that's the kind of thing we do around here when we care about we care about our fans and the people that are watching this stream or YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment telling me that I'm smart and cool. Lance Archer, oh my god, dude, we can just straight up have have all the Suzuki-Gun guys, man. Man, I mean, I'm not like dying to sign Lance Archer, but he wouldn't hurt to like sign, you know. He's got good psychology. He's got better mic skills than I would think. You know, and actually my idea was I was thinking of putting James Storm into a Suzuki-Gun kind of as the in the Lance Archer spot, because you know I don't have anything for James Storm to really do right now. But I mean, we could we could bring in Lance Archer and also just have James Storm and Suzuki-Gun. 13,000. Let's try like 15 to. How many years are they offering him? 18 months? Psh. Take house shows out of the equation. Sure, you got it, man. Oh yeah, let me see. Oh, okay. As a gatekeeper, pass the torch, future man. Oh, you know, I never look at this. I'm learning all sorts of new things today. Alright, I guess we're trying to sign Lance Archer and Silueta as our roster just grows out of control wildly. Oh, Cody's a major star now. Oh, that's good. It's good. Actually, yeah, I looked at this off screen and Cody and Kenny both got a nice they both got a nice little bump in popularity because they beat Jon Moxley in the main event. So that's good. I think Mox like lost like 1 point of popularity, but that's fine. That's definitely a fair trade-off. Like yeah, like 68, 65, 65. Yeah, he went up like 4 points, 5 points in some regions. But yeah, we got a decent amount of stars, a few well-known people, a whole slew of recognizable people. And then yeah, we've got a whole gang of unimportance just lurking in the shadows, crowding up the locker room, eating all the food, paying none of these damn bills. Oh yeah, and it's Wednesday. Let's go. I didn't look at the booking team. Whatever, it's fine. I think we did Southeast last week. So do we just stay in the Southeast or let's see? All right, we're a lot more popular in some places than others. New England, all right. Great Lakes, Atlantic. Let's do Great Lakes. Where are we going? Springfield. Let's go to Youngstown, Ohio. Let's sell this. Yeah. I can't talk. Let's sell out this place. All right, what do we want? Give me. Let's get some angle ideas, actually. Let's get some good angle ideas, actually. Likely to succeed, involving Cody. Safe bet involving Matt. Dude, they're always giving me like things for the Bucks or like Cody or Mox, and it's like, dude, can I have something for the people that need it? Let's go for character ideas. A big gamble, guys. Please, guys. Thank you. A near certainty. All right. I've got 50 points. We can go for a creative finish, or we can just get another character idea. Let's try for a finish. Why not? A safe bet. Ooh, we might use that tonight. Matt Sydal set up a barbecue. That's nice. Isn't Matt Sydal vegan? I feel like Matt Sydal's vegan. Man, see, in my in my C-verse save, I had some people getting over, and I just kept asking them to become producers or road agents. I mean, oh, Eddie Kingston and Jungle Boy got into a fight. Kimberly did some training. Ultimo Dragon did some training. Oh, Yuya Uemura got trained. Nice. You know, showed up to job in AEW, and they were like, "Oh, and by the way, you get to hang out with Ultimo Dragon." And Bully Ray, you don't get to because you just don't get to. All right, cry me a river, Eddie. Yeah. All right, who's not here? All right, Robbie Eagles got injured, man. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer because I signed Robbie Eagles and Jonah Rock. I was gonna use them as a heel tag team, but then yeah, Robbie Eagles got injured. And I mean, Jonah Rock's fine. I can do single stuff with him, but you know, I signed them as a team. All right, so I have no idea what we're doing for this show. Let's look at our storylines. You know what? Oh, the storyline's extremely hot. That's good. I want to add SCU to this. So Christopher Daniels, major role. Scorpio Sky. Frankie in there. All right, and I'm not too sure what we're doing with PCO, but I'll leave him there for now. Yeah, see this feud, I don't know if we're gonna continue this, but it's very hot, so I feel like I shouldn't end it. I could just add somebody else. I need to figure out who I'm gonna have MJF start feuding with. Yeah, Santana and Ortiz should definitely be in this. Oh, wow, excuse me. Get a sip of water. It's a little dry in here. I started this Taz storyline and I've done basically nothing with it. And it's somehow very hot. I think it's more hot than yeah. That's pretty funny. Yeah, and our world title scene, it's looking good. Alright, yeah. Oh, I should add Shingo. Is annoyed. Huh. It won't let me see why here. Oh, Santana needs a new heel gimmick? Alright, let me look at that. Alright, while I'm here, I think I want to have Best Friends versus Suzuki-Gun be a full-on feud. Because if Best Friends are gonna beat them in the tournament to go on to the second round, Suzuki-Gun's Suzuki's not the kind of guy to just let it go. Then we're trying to get Orange Cassidy over, so he can, if he can mix it up with Zack Sabre Jr. and Minoru Suzuki, that'll definitely be good for him. Trent Beretta, line for Chuck Taylor. Minoru Suzuki, line with Zack. And should I add? If I do add James Storm to the Suzuki, I'll add him then. All right, and yeah, let me look at Santana. Old school face. All right. Oh, it's far too soon to consider. Oh man. We're gonna tweak it then. And we'll just rename it to let's see. Tough guy. Oh, just a generic kill gimmick. All right, we're booking Dynamite. Yeah, so Cody and Kenny Omega got a big win last week over Mox. Maybe they should start the show for promo. We'll have Cody by himself first. Okay, so yeah, Cody, you know, he's in the ring to open the show, and he's talking about how him and Kenny Omega beat Jon Moxley last week. And, you know, he knows that Jon Moxley beat him in the tournament for the championship, but he knows that if he gets another shot to face Jon Moxley one-on-one, that the story is going to be different and he's going to win the championship. Because, you know, it's not because of his dad or his brother or his family. It's because of himself, because he's put in the work and he's his own man, blah, blah, blah. And then Jon Moxley will come out at that point, I guess, and cut him off. So let's see, angle in the ring, blah, blah, blah. Vegas Reflector. Let's see, Pac. I mean, you know, actually, what? You know what? On second thought, let's just have Moxley be by himself, because our last show was penalized because Shingo is not over, and we had him ringside for the main event. And I want him to be on this show, but he doesn't need to be out here for this promo. So I guess, you know, Mox can just be by himself. Pac and Shingo don't need to be there. I don't want to overuse Shingo again. Oh, the crowd doesn't want to see Shingo. Oh. So. And yeah, Mox is going to come out and be like, oh, you think just because you got lucky last week and got a win over me and Pac that you can just call your shot and just get a title shot whenever you feel like it? That's not the way things work. I'm the champion and I decide when I defend this title. And, you know, Cody will probably respond, you know, I don't know. It's just a promo with Moxley and Cody. I should have thought about what I was trying to do before I started streaming. That's on me, but I don't know. I feel like when I play this game, I usually get all my ideas just while I'm playing. I try to think of stuff while I'm not actually playing the game, but I usually forget them. So I'll come up with a whole storyline, and then I actually play the game, and I forget it entirely. Alright, yeah, and I guess Kenny Omega should have Cody Rhodes should have a match tonight. See, I was thinking we can do Cody versus Shingo to get Shingo some pop, but I don't want Shingo to lose his debut. I mean, and he went over Pac last week. I don't know. Who do we got? Let's take a look at the roster. Actually, show me. Yeah, let's do this. Trying to find a heel that Cody can go over tonight. I mean, oh man. I keep jobbing Bandito and Black Taurus and Flamita, but it's because they're recognizable and I don't have other guys to like job. I mean, Cody's popular enough that I could probably put him in there with I mean, probably just throw him in there with anybody, right? He's really popular. Oh, but then the game might say they're being overused if they're not popular enough. Let's tentatively schedule Cody versus Bandito. Cody to be a Victor. Let's have it be a clean win, but we'll have botched interference by Flamita. You know, just to somewhat protect Bandito in the loss. I feel like I keep making him lose. I'm so sorry, Bandito. All right. Yeah, you know, I was looking at James Storm, but I had Cody and Cody feuding with James Storm and Jeff Jarrett before this. And now that feud's over, and Hangman was also involved and he went over James Storm already. You know, it's kind of, we don't need to keep beating whatever the saying is, beating a dead horse. Actually, yeah, let's see. Let's get Santana and Ortiz a match. I didn't book them last week. I also didn't book MJF, so we can probably get them on the show. All right, things are coming together. All right, we've got a lot of babyface teams, so Santana and Ortiz, this isn't gonna be. Oh well, shoot. All right, let me see. Let me think about this. All right, they went over the Young Bucks in the first round of the tournament. But I want them to face the Lucha Brothers in the finals, so they're not gonna face them in the second round. And we haven't done any other first round matches. All right, I guess it's fine for them to have a match then. Whatever. Oh damn, what babyface team can they beat? Private Party. It could be Private Party. Who's local? Okay, there's a lot of options here. Like Hero Quan? Oh, yeah. And I do not know most of these people. Sabu, yeah, they can go over Sabu and somebody. No. Oh yeah, they can just go over Private Party. It's not that important who their opponent is. Although wait, Arsene, I'm gonna assume Santana and Ortiz are, yeah, okay, they're recognizable. Good. Good, good. Isaiah Cassidy and Mark Quinn. All right, that's booked. And let's give him a. I mean, I gave him a promo last week and it didn't do that great. So let's see. Maybe we won't give him a promo. Maybe they'll just have the match. All right, and let's see. All right, we're gonna do a backstage promo. Let's see. Well, who? Do Renee. All right, yeah, we're gonna have SCU backstage being interviewed by Renee Young. And you know, they're talking about how since they've come to AEW, they've gotten off to a bit of a rough start. You know, they lost to the Lucha Brothers in their debut. They or was that their debut? I don't know. I think I've oh, hold on. All right, now I can't remember. Let's see. Oh, I mean, they haven't lost too much. They lost actually won their debut. It was against Bandito, Flamita, and Black Toros. But then they lost to the Elite, and then they lost to Jimmy Jacobs and Brody King in a three-way tag team match at All Out. Although I think in 28, yeah. Oh no, they won at All In. Huh. I'm just misremembering what I booked. I thought I could have swore I've done SCU versus the Lucha Brothers at some point and put the Lucha Brothers over. All right, well, yeah, anyways, they're cutting a promo about how they haven't gotten off to the hottest start in AEW, but, you know, they're veterans. They've been around the block before. They know how things work, and they're going to make their way to the top one way or another. And then, whatchamacallit? Yeah, whatchamacallit? Jimmy Jacobs is going to be strolling by. We have this part be like 2 minutes. Let's do. Okay, yeah, and basically SCU's talking about how the tournament is a chance for them to prove themselves. You know, they're gonna take this tournament, they're gonna beat all challengers, and they're gonna be the first AEW tag team champions. But then Jimmy Jacobs is gonna walk by, you know, he's gonna like be sarcastically like clapping for the promo, like, wow, you know, oh, big talk, you guys are gonna win the tag team championships. But if my memory serves me correct, we beat you guys at All Out, right? Isn't that right? And Christopher Daniels is gonna say, you know what? Yeah, you did get the win that night, but we'll see what happens the next time we're in the ring together. You know, and Jimmy Jacobs is gonna say something snarky like, "Oh, you know, I'm looking forward to it." This is how Jimmy Jacobs talks in my head. I don't know. I don't know what his voice actually sounds like. So, SCU. Players, they all win. Tag tourney. All right, yeah, and we're just kind of this is gonna kick off their feud. So we're just teasing for now that we've got this Dynamite and then 4 more to go before the pay-per-view. So there's time. We'll definitely be able to do it. We might do it on the next one, honestly, or I don't know. We'll see. Okay, what else are we trying to do? Okay, I wanted to get MJF on the show. I don't think he's recognizable yet, though. No, he's unimportant. Damn it. I mean, we could just have him cut a promo. Let's take a look and see if we can find anyone for him to face in a match. He could face Darby in a match. Yo, the Phantasma. I think I made a mistake when I was bringing him in. I don't know why he's a face. I mean, I was thinking I could just roll with it and have him like turn on somebody at some point and become heel, but he really should be a heel already. Oh, Garza Jr. is unimportant. Damn. Kent is another person who I've got to get a win. Right there with Shingo. Man, I've got no one for him to go over right now. Like, there's Dalton Castle. I mean, we could do a promo and like set up a we can have a promo just to set up a Dalton Castle MJF match for next week. I guess that could be fine. Oh yeah, and Sting, you're right. I need to figure out what the hell Sting's doing. Dude, I have too many people on this damn roster, and somehow not enough. Because half of them are unimportant. This is not a match. This is a promo. I want to do comedy. Let's see. What the hell is this guy's name? Dalton Castle. There we go. All right, so we'll have Dalton Castle being interviewed by what's their name? Do we have Alicia Attell on our roster? No. Oh, we've got Melissa Santos. Right. So Dalton Castle's being interviewed by Melissa Santos comedically. Oh, we're kind of just doing the same thing again, aren't we, though, huh? I don't know. All right. We're just doing it again, I guess. Yeah, we're just doing the same angle again. Dalton Castle's cutting this promo. And MJF is gonna walk by and be like, you know, he's gonna be like, what the hell is this? You know, I'm sitting here and I've got nothing to do on this show. They can't even get me in a match, and you're wasting airtime interviewing this schmuck. This guy's a joke, a clown. And you know, Don Castle's gonna have some weird response, and I don't know, and MJF's basically just pissed that he's not getting interviewed, and he's gonna get right in his face, and he's gonna be like, you know, you watch it, man. You don't know who you're messing with, but I'm gonna make sure that you do now. And then, yeah, I guess that's foreshadowing for next week. Do we have an angle idea for this? Because no, we don't. All right. Yeah, MJF has 70 to 100 mic skills. His promos haven't been the hottest so far for me. I don't know. Let's take a look at Sting. You know, I think for now I kind of just want to have Sting just doing his thing, like just lurking in the shadows, you know, and he's kind of just gonna keep. Can I make him an occasional wrestler? No, I have to ask him that. All right, cool. Oh yeah. So I'm just gonna do for now the thing where he's just kind of like, you know, around, you know, he keeps showing up, and you know, he's just kind of messing with Jon Moxley, but it's gonna lead to a face-to-face between them eventually. And then I guess after that he'll eventually speak. But yeah, for now he's just silently pointing his bat, you know, he's just pointing that bat at Moxley. And Moxley's like, you know, he's the champion. He's like, come on, come on. Come on, old man. Come on. All right, let's look at Shingo. I'm looking at baby faces. All right, yeah, we need to get Shingo on the show somehow. You know what? Let's try to figure out what the hell our main event's going to be for this show before anything else, actually, because I'm kind of just booking matches right now, and I'm just kind of waiting for an idea to come to me. You know, we could do like. I was thinking we could do something. Oh, I know what we can do. Before I do this, actually, Eddie Kingston, recognizable, art, cool. Recognizable. All right, now here's a match. I don't know if this is a main event level match, but it should be pretty good at least. I want to make this a wild brawl. Let's see. I'm assuming Eddie. Oh well, yeah, Eddie Kingston has bad stats in this mod, right? I keep forgetting. I mean, yeah, I don't. This could be a wild brawl. Why not? Why not? Again, let's see. I want to see if we can give the win to Shingo. Punishment Martinez get attacked by John Moxley as the finish. All right, they're cool with it. Nice. The other, let's see, the tag tournament matches for the first round. We need to do. All right, we're doing Jimmy Jacobs and Brody King versus FCU. We can do that next week or the week after. Just we're teasing it. And then we're doing Best Friends versus Suzuki-Gun. I mean, Chuck Taylor is pretty popular, actually. Hold on. You know, 2019 Chuck Taylor was no joke. That was his prime, baby. He was in New Japan. Let's see. Let me look at Zach. All right, slightly less popular. Minoru Suzuki. I mean, this could be the main event. It could be, honestly. I mean, yeah, and we're doing a lot of tag matches on this show, but that's not a bad thing necessarily. I mean, you know what? Yeah, why not? We could just start this feud. Why not? I'll have Chuck Taylor get a flash pinfall over Minoru Suzuki. All right. I mean, if this is going to be the main event, also, we can give it more time. I don't know. That's not I mean, it's not a terrible. Sorry, 1 second. All right, yeah. I mean, it's not. I don't think it's a terrible main event. It's just I think all of them are only recognizable. None of them are stars. I think. Let me see. Our best friend stars. No, they're not. We barely have stars. Okay. Yeah, I think they're all just recognizable, but it's not the worst main event. I mean, the Bucks are out of the tournament, but we can just put them against somebody. But I don't see. I was thinking we can do something with Hangman Page and the Bucks. I'm trying to see if we have any heals we can use to face those guys. Here it can, you know, when all else fails, Joey Janela and the boys, maybe. And I guess this could be our steal the show match. Yeah, we'll give the win to Adam Page. You know what? The game can just decide who loses. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Hey, all right. So we put 80, or I mean 94 minutes. Oh yeah, we did. We did a promo last week with Ring Camp interrupting the Bucks. So maybe we should have them cut a promo this week, or Oh man. Man, you know, I just do not have ideas today. See, I'm going back and forth. Ringcam can cut a promo just calling out Kenny Omega, or like where Walter's just calling out Kenny Omega. But I need to get Kenny Omega on the show. I'm booking this, and it's our second episode of Dynamite, and I haven't done anything with Kenny. But I mean, I don't want him just Also, I haven't done any women's division stuff, so we need to do that. I feel like I have so many, like, I don't know if it's just me right now, but I feel like I have so many more faces and heels. I'm trying to think of somebody that Kenny can beat. I mean, Kenny got a win last week. He can just cut a promo this week. It's fine. I'm not gonna have them interrupt his promo. Kenny can have a promo in the ring. We'll just have Kenny and Ring Camp have separate promos, and that'll be that. You know, I've actually booked Kent Omega versus Thatcher like early on in this run, and it did really good. But I don't want to just throw it out there like right this second. Kenny Omega, he's talking about Jon Moxley. And you know, it's a promo where he's basically like kind of similar to Cody's promo where he's talking about Jon Moxley and how, you know, he wasn't able to win the championship, but you know, it felt good last week to beat Pac and Pac and Jon Moxley. And how, you know, he doesn't know when and he doesn't know where it's going to be, but he will be the AEW champion one day. And then I guess at the end of the promo, he can be like, oh yeah, and I heard Walter is looking for me. Well, tell him if he's looking for me, he knows where to find me. Or something like that. You know, I don't know. I'm not Canadian. I don't know what Kenny Omega would say. Ring Camp, they can just have a shorter backstage promo. So let's get Walter, Axel, and Timmy. Big Tim. And yeah, basically this promo it'll be after, not right after the Omega promo, but like later in the show. And he's Renee Young's like, oh well, I'm here with Walter. You asked for this time. What do you got to say? And Walter's like, I heard Kenny Omega's promo earlier, and I need to ask you something. Do you think this is a game? Do you think I'm just playing around, and I'm just pretending to be a wrestler, he's like, I take this very seriously, and it's insulting to me that you're out here making your little jokes and doing your funny little poses and having fun with the crowd. And he's just serious Walter promo. And he's like, mark my words, when we get in the ring, I will be victorious this time. And I don't know, we might have them we might run back the Walter Kenny match sometime before the pay-per-view, and I don't know, it can end in a DQ or a draw. We'll figure it out when we're booking it. I mean, I guess it's not a ring camp promo, it's just a Walter promo. God, it looks so wrong not being capitalized. Walter. Here, let's put Timothy Thatcher background. Oh, was I having them being interviewed too? Whoops. All right. Oh, you know who should have a promo actually? Best friends. Wah, 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 wah. All right, yeah. Basically, the gist of this promo is that yeah, Denise Salcido is relaying the information to the best friends that they're gonna have to wrestle Suzuki-Gun in the main event. And best friends, they're like, wait, hold on. That's Suzuki-Gun? Like Minoru Suzuki-Gun? And she's like, yep. And they're just like, oh, I thought we left New Japan. What the hell is going on here? When did those guys get here? And she's like, they debuted last week. And they're like, oh, last week? Yeah, they're just like, oh man, well, we don't really want to wrestle them, but And then Denise is like, oh well, it's part of the tag tournament for the championships, and they're like, oh what? Well, why didn't they say that? All right, I guess we'll wrestle those guys, and you know what? We're gonna kick their asses. And then we'll do a little bit at the end of Orange Cassidy. Because we're trying to get him over. Relief. All right, so we definitely need to use the rest of this time to do something with the women's division. So let's go ahead and take a look. Of course, we'll have a look. All right, yeah. So last week Davina had a one-on-one match, so I might just try to fit in a promo for her. Let's see, Hannah Kimura. Lady Shawnee is unimportant. All right. All right, let's see. Who is? These are the recognizable people. We can give Tennille Dashwood a match. Against who is the question? Or actually, you know what? This is just gonna have to be the the Oops All Tag Matches episode because I just remembered I wanted to have Tennille Dashwood team with Rio. I haven't booked them really, but I think that was a thing I was doing at some point. I don't know. So who can they wrestle? Have I done this match? Okay, cool. Oh yeah, so we can just do this match. Why not? Am I building to anything with any of these people? No, but that doesn't matter. We're just getting them on the show. We're trying to get over everybody but Tennille Dashwood. Let's see. I guess Tennille can get the win. Or, you know, we can get the win to Rio. Or, oh man, actually, Oh, see, I could give the win to the heels, but Tennille Dashwood is so much more popular that she's probably not even gonna go for it. And we're not really. There's no storyline attached to this. It's just a match. Let's just give Tennille the win. Oh, we don't have a storytelling match. Chuck Taylor is being slightly overused, huh? Shingo's being used too much. Let's see. Alright, cool. I think this match can use more time. It's freaking Cody versus Bandito. Bandito, do you have psychology? Yes, you do. Tell a story. Tell him a story. Yeah, and I guess we're gonna book a Davina promo. That's the show. And we're gonna put everything in some type of order. I don't even know if we have 6 minutes, but this is one thing I was thinking about like while I wasn't playing. I was thinking of how I'm gonna get Davina Rose and Bianca Belair feuding. And oh yeah, we're 1 minute over. Okay, cool. So let's all right, boom, there we go. Yeah, because I know I want to do Bianca Belair versus Davina Rose at Full Gear. And yeah, I think they're just gonna feud over the letters EST because Davina Rose, I gave her the gimmick of let's see, yeah, I gave her the best as a gimmick. So she's like Davina the best Davina Rose. And Bianca Belair is just gonna come in. It writes itself. Bianca Belair is gonna come in and be like, "Oh, like, well, you say you're the best, but how can you be the best when I'm the fastest and I'm the strongest? and I'm the hardest working, and I'm the, you know, etc., etc. It writes itself. But for now, Davina Rose backstage Roma. All right, so yeah, let's put this in some kind of order. This is opening the show, and I think I want the Cody match to go first. You know, give us a hot start. All right, yeah, we can do this here. And have the Santana and Ortiz match. The CU promo. Man, I always feel like I'm doing some kind of like science or something when I'm like organizing the show like this. Like it somehow feels like a very delicate operation. One wrong move and everything can go wrong. Oh, let's see. I mean, this this promo maybe shouldn't be right before the main event. What could go? What can we switch it with? Man, you know, and I'm actually looking at the show, and I feel like it needs more Mox. Actually, he's in the opening. He's the champion, and I've only put him in the opening segment. Uh oh, well, I mean, he's interfering in this match, so I guess that's fine. Although I guess that means Sting's not doing anything in this episode. I don't know. Hey, you know, just because I'm streaming doesn't mean that I'm like good at this game or anything like that. Oh yeah, man. It's like since Mox isn't in a match, I can't have Sting come out and point the bat at him. Um, I mean, do we want to book a dark match? It doesn't really matter, but we could. Actually, you know what? I do want to book. Let's see. I want to give Kenta a win because I feel like I've just been jobbing him. Let's see. Latigo is maybe not too bad, but I don't think Toxin is ready. I mean, maybe. Yeah, here, they'll go over Jonah Rock, Latigo, and Toxin. I'll give Kenta the win specifically because he needs momentum. Exactly. See, I like that. I like your thinking. Mox wins the main event next week, and Mox and Sting points the bat. That's what I call bucking. All right, yeah, and I think this show is ready to go. What did we get last week? Oh yeah, we got an 80, but we were penalized for Shingo being used too much because he was ringside for the main event, which is so annoying. So in theory, it could have been better than an 80. So this show though, man, see, I feel like this main event is, I would like for it to get in the 80s, but I don't know if it's going to. It might get in like the 70s, honestly. You know, I'm just gonna hope that this show gets at least an 80. Let's just say that. I want 80 to be like my lowest. 80s should be our floor for Dynamite. All right, so we're about to run this and let's see how we do. Lozzy Ghost sustained chronic lower back pain. Okay, from taking the go to sleep. I'm sorry, bro. The injury that Lozzy worked through took a big toll, man. Yeah, you got a 33. Damn, that sucks. I'm sorry, dude. I mean, the baby faces all did good though. So that's good. Oh, thank you, Daisy Hayes. I saw that he was holding his back. Yes. Oh, Kenta. It was Kenta who injured him. Oh no. All right, yeah, and this opening promo was really good. 88. I don't know why I said it like that. That was a weird accent that just came out of my mouth right now. But yeah, it's got an 88. All right, let's keep the ball rolling. Yeah, and the crowd white hot at the end of this match gets a 77. Cody going over Bandito. Man, I've gotta find some kind of way to start getting Bandito and Flamita and Black Taurus wins. But I don't know, man. they're all like really solid, and I have all of them as heels right now, so they've got to lose. I don't know. All right, this gets a 58. That's fine. Whatever. Santana and Ortiz making their Dynamite debuts. Gets a 67. When Santana submitted Isaiah Cassidy. All right. Big technical wrestler Santana here. Man, why did Ortiz do so much better than Santana? Huh. That's all right. All right, yeah, we've got the backstage segment with SCU and the Jimmy J. I need to come up with a name for Jimmy Jacobs and Brody King. I don't know. I'm sure we'll figure it out eventually, or we'll think of something. But yeah, it's got a 70. That's okay. I'm happy with that. We're starting off the storyline on a good foot. A good foot? Is that the saying? This promo gets a 63. Thank you, Davina. Yeah, in this random, you know, we might have been just better off giving like Awesome Kong a squash match than booking this on the show. Like, on one hand, I'm glad we got Lady Shani and Stephanie Vaquer and Riho out there. Maybe they'll get some more pop. But yeah, this wasn't a very good match. Tenille Dashwood's the most over in the match and did worse than Riho and Lady Shani and just as good as Stephanie Vaquer. So yeah, thanks Tenille, I guess. Thank you. Alright, yeah, we advanced the world title storyline but lost heat for this Kenya promo. So it's not good. It's not good. Getting a little worried about how good this episode's gonna do. Thank you, Young Bucks. All reliable. Getting an 80. Joey Janela only got a 44. Man. I feel like he did better like the last time I booked him. Like I feel like he did a lot better than this, unless I'm just misremembering. Oh well, I mean, I did book this as a steal the show match, right? So, but that might have affected it actually. All right, and we've got our little backstage segment where best friends, they are not looking forward to having to wrestle Suzuki-Gun in the main event, but they were gonna do it anyways because they wanna be the champions. Whoa, Pac and Shingo versus Eddie Kingston and Punishment Martinez got a 72. I'm glad with this. Yeah, Shingo got a 58. That's good. I'm glad Eddie Kingston got a 53. I think I made the same mistake with him before as I made with Joey Janela just now, where I booked him in a steal the show match and he did really bad, and it was so bad that I was like, oh, do I want to push this guy? But 53 is decent, you know, it's good enough for now. All right, the Walter promo responding to Kenny Omega gets a 66. That's all right. Slightly disappointing, but what can you do? Oh yeah. And our main event gets a 73. See, the 73 is not bad, but because it was the main event, I was really hoping they would just, you know, pull out something special, you know, get like an 80 at least. Man, I should just I gotta just start putting the Young Bucks in the main event. I don't know why I haven't done that. But yeah, the best friends go over Suzuki-Gun with a quick cradle pin. I imagine after the match, Minoru Suzuki's pissed. He's kicking the ropes. You know, he's yelling at the referee. He's looking for young boys to beat up, but there are none. The cameraman better watch out. Yeah, Zack Sabre Jr. did really good. Oh, an 82. Okay, I gotta believe in myself more. I thought for sure we were gonna do worse than last week with this show. Like, I feel like this Cody and Mox opening promo did some really heavy lifting here. But yeah, I will take it, an 82. All right, Latigo's back hurts. We made 1.2 million. That's good. That's good. I wish I could make 1.2 million. I'm gonna make that joke every time. We're going up, baby. We're moving up in the world. We're popular. Yeah, Zack Sabre Jr., I'm definitely looking at him as a guy who can be a singles wrestler at some point. Maybe when I mean, hey, if we sign Lance Archer and put James Storm and Suzuki-Gun, Zack Sabre Jr. won't have to team with Minoru Suzuki anymore, so he can definitely be a singles guy. Because 84 is really good. It's a really good score. Dan Matha. Oh my god, I forgot all about this guy. Oh man. Jesus. Oh, okay, we've got a bid for Lance Archer. 6.2 million viewers for Dynamite. Very realistic. Very realistic. Jimmy Jacobs is saying we should push that promo wasn't that good, Jimmy. That promo wasn't that good. Neither. I don't think Jimmy Jacobs' promo was that good either. Man, Latigo's back hurts. We know. His back hurts. Let's see. You really want to take this 18-month contract, Lance Archer? 16, 7, 4. Okay. One of two offers? Oh my god. Alright, look, we'll cover your travel costs, fine. That it always comes down to the travel cost. Not being seriously considered. Alright, you better. Let's take a look at Lady Shani and Stephanie Becker. Oh yeah, she went up a little from that match. So Stephanie. What about Rio? All right, they all went up by like 2 points everywhere. That's good. The match itself wasn't great, but you know, we're trying to get people over. So thank you to Neil. I guess. Thanks for being here. All right. Let's look at this booking team. Is there anyone we can add? Oh, we can add Cody. Oh, he's likely to have a personality clash with Tony Khan. Okay. Anna Kimura is likely to have a personality clash with Tony Khan. Oh, we can add Pentagon to the booking team. I mean, why not, right? Screw it. Man, I remember early on I wanted to sign Super Dragon for and put him on my booking team, but he wouldn't go for it because he owns PWG. Oh, yeah, so we can just advance. I mean, I've been streaming for like an hour and 40 minutes. It's a little shorter than my last couple streams. But I feel like if I try to book another episode of Dynamite, then I'm gonna be here for a good while. Ciampa is... he's most likely gonna come in as a face. He's really popular, and one idea he could feud with... he could definitely face Jon Moxley. That's definitely one idea. I was also thinking of he could maybe feud with MJF, although MJF is unimportant right now, so we might want to get MJF up to recognizable at least before then. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. These are just like vague ideas I have. Nothing is set in stone with this series. Everything is being booked on the fly. And you know what? Yeah, actually, I think we're just gonna call it here because I would like to book another episode, but then I feel like, you know, it's 7 o'clock now, and I feel like if I book another episode, I'm gonna be here until like 7:30 or something. And you know, my throat's a little raspy. I'm looking at my cup of water. It's calling my name. So yeah, I guess if you enjoyed this, you're watching it on YouTube, you can go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment if you like. You can follow me on Twitch, Hijo de Amigo. I'm typically going to be streaming on either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I'm not going to stream on Sunday this week. I know that for sure. Tomorrow, I'm not sure, but I mean, let's just leave it at that. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream tomorrow, and I know I'm not streaming on Sunday. But yeah, if you enjoyed this, thank you. I guess this is the end of the video. I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm really bad at outros. Bye.